Good evening, everybody. Welcome back in to Maypole Farms. Let's get that correct. Maypole Farms. Yes, we are back. We are live, and hopefully, we can figure out what we're going to be doing today. We got our friendly puppers back on the stream here. And the name has changed. I can't remember if I showed that to you guys last week. No, wait, we only had 2 streams last week. That's right. It's been a hot minute. Let's leave it at that. So yes, Romeo is back. We got the paperwork for him. Let's go ahead and give him some food. We got our house being built over here. Let's check on that. Let's give him a good little pat down. There we go. Good buddy. Let's see what we got going on over here. Now it says we're missing 1,000 liters, but I just brought that stuff. No, wait. I haven't brought it over yet. Because we don't have it going. Well, I mean, we do, but... And back to my normal favorite view. So yep, we're getting the planks and the wood beams, planks long. We've got 12,000 liters of wood over here, and this is one of those moments. And before we go any further, thank you, Patrick, for coming in here. I appreciate you as always. You are one of the first ones, one of the consistent people that are always showing up. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, this production, like I said, we are only using to build the house. And that is it. And what the city council doesn't know won't hurt them. In theory, I should have bought the sawmill. But we're doing what we got. The last time we were here, we planted this field to grass. Well, it was a pasture at one point. So it's going to grass. We harvested all of this grass over here. And a couple of wheat fields as well. And I can't think of anything else I wanted to do at the moment. We got some bales. As long as we got straw, grass, and hay, we are good to go. We do have some that's wrapped. Grass bales that are wrapped. So yes, we're getting ready to get some animals. Do we want to buy some animals now or wait? Decisions. I appreciate that, Patrick. I try to accommodate everybody, keep everybody going, entertained. How much? Let's look at the silo. I forget what all we got here. It's like I said, it's been a hot minute. So we got 37,000 liters of wheat in the silo. We have this loan, which we're making $79,000 a month payments. And hold on for just a second, please. I need to step away for just a minute, folks. I'll be right back. Please hold tight. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. I forgot. You know, it's not my normal. This is a brand new mic. I'm doing a new setup here. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, I was muted. I was muted in Streamlabs. So yes, we do need a couple of things. Probably going to need a water tanker for future expansion. And back to you guys. I am doing good. And welcome in, Ian Go Civ. Thank you for coming in. It's been crazy the last month. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, we are currently looking for Titan trailer. Yes, we're gonna get this one here. And right now we can go. I mean, we'll just bump it up a little bit. We'll just go to the 250K capacity because right now we don't really have anything over that. Brands. The color's not bad. I think we'll leave the color. And this style of setup, it's not the articulated front. This one's going to be good. Okay. And then the next thing. This guy. One of the things I do have to talk with the and we'll always take it up to the XL capacity. Let's change it to the Lemke Blue because it's this is going to be kind of a water/milk trailer for when we get our cattle going. Yeah, just do it. Pull the trigger. Got it. Good. Okay. It'd be nice to buy that guy, but that guy's too big for the actual map, in my opinion. You just started streaming Monday, and the mute has got me a few times. Yeah. I know it's gotten a few other people too, especially when they got that, you know, the streaming panel thing set up, whatever it's called. The name's, you know, gone right now. And they do a different voice option to change their voice. And they leave it on that option for an extended period of time. All right, so yeah, it's gotten me a couple times. That, and I've left the camera turned off. I've had the camera goof up on me. Yeah, it gets you. But yeah, I think we are good for those two items right now. We've already got a wrapper. We bought ourselves a plow. And I'm not seeing anything else as far as planting goes, because we did have to rent a couple of the planting option for when we did the grass field. So yeah, we got the mower, we got the windrower, we got the tedder, we got the baler. We got that just because, yeah, we use super strength, but I like having the piece of equipment needed for doing the job at hand available, even though I am using super strength. So yes, we got that. And let's grab the, I forget what this is. What is this? This is the Virtus 135. Let's go ahead and take this. To the market, and we'll grab the grain trailer and get some grain for our chickens. And this is going to be kind of a refresher because, like I said, it's been a hot minute since we've been here. Well, since you are in the stream there, I am going to do a little something here. Oh, yep, we got to be on the left side of the road. That is the thing. As soon as I get to the market, I'll do the thing here for you, Ian. streamers supporting streamers, I'm going to go ahead and get your link put in the chat there. One, so that the people in chat can see it, and two, so that I can actually go to your page and do the good Samaritan stuff. Whoa, way off. Way off. And I had to reset up my my side panel as well. Yes, we do have the upper and lower attach points. That is a ball hitch. That is a pin hitch. I don't think I can do that. We will find out. See if I can do a daisy chain here. I don't think I will be able to. Nope, doesn't want to. All right, let's go ahead and we'll just hit that option here, go into here, and we go to the channel. Orange County. You're going to have to tell me what all's going on with that. So we'll go ahead and get you subscribed and share the channel, copy it, come back over. Boom. So yeah, please tell us what that Orange County video series is. I've never heard of that game. Or better yet, how about everybody just go and watch Ian? Oh, it's nice having my side panel back. I did some things over the weekend, and I lost all of my button programming on the side panel, and I finally got it reset back up. And we will also come over here and we will get some cattle going. And I think I do have a sheep barn, so we will buy some sheep as well. And I think that'll be good for the chickens for now. We don't want to get them too full right off the bat. And actually, I think the max this one will hold is like 17,000 liters. But it's definitely a lot easier to get into than what I have using. I have this one on another farm, and I have it. You got to back up straight. Okay, let's check on the chickens here. Oh, okay, yeah, there's the sheep barn. Chickens, yep, 7,000. They can hold more, but like I said, we only got, just a few in here so far. And they won't eat much at all until you get, like, a mass quantity. Okay. Oh, while we're here, let's go to our map. Let's go and visit our sheep. And this one, I did harvest the field, but it does regrow. Where is the trigger for this? Let's shut the gate because we don't need them running out. I think the trigger's on this side. Yep, there it is. All right, so I want to get into dairy production for the goats. So we are going to... They've only got one version of goat. Ooh, that one's bad. We'll buy that one. We'll buy that one. We really don't need rams, and they're all pretty low anyway. So we'll just get the 2 for now. Oh, that one is average. Yeah, that one's extremely low. I don't know if... origin, weight, metabolism... Still trying to figure out what all the statistics mean for this. So yeah, we don't... We'll go ahead and buy the selected. Okay, that's, you know, 1,800 bucks or whatever. And they've got 56,000 liters of meadow. There's only 3 of them in there. I think they will be absolutely fine. I hear them. There they are. What up, buddy? All right, let's go and we'll do the same. We'll buy some cattle. And I'm not sure how much this will hold, but we are going to go the full dairy route for this. So we want the brown Swisses. Okay, that one's in production, so that's good. This one's low. Maybe we can get them built up. I don't know, but we are going to play with that. Holsteins. Okay, that one's good. Beautiful Millie. Yep. That one's good. And that one's good. So we'll get those few. We'll buy those selected. And if you saw what was going on there, the names was kind of overwriting everybody else. So if you just switch down to the incoming or, you know, the information something just to change that page, then you could do, then it refreshes it. And then we got the water buffalo. Oh man, I think we're gonna wait on these ones because I really... Let's see if we can get some better ones next month. And they've got the meadow grass right now, but we will get them something a little better. Can I get through there as a person? Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get them. That's straw, that's grass, that's straw, that's grass. We'll grab them a bale of hay. Ooh, I didn't want that many. Okay. We'll just take them back in. That was a technical error on my part. Okay, let's run this over. Yeah, they're not getting the best quality yet because I still need to get the... Okay, I did take... I still need to get the silage made. But we got our start to our cattle and goat industry for dairy production, which is good. That's always good. We got to get some productions going. I do have a contact at the city council. Grandpa Jones. Patrick is back. Yeah, Grandpa Jones. You know, I got Grandpa Walter on the mom's side, Grandpa Jones on the dad's side. This is the dad farm. Grandpa Jones, let me write that down. Okay. He made a contact, and he knows that we're going to be struggling to get this going unless we can get some things done. And the things needed is the productions. Through his good negotiating skills, he was able to talk to the council to let them allow us to buy any of the productions that are on the map. And with that, you know, we can do sugar. We can get yeast out of that for doing stuff at the bakery. You know, the brioche needs yeast. It needs chocolate. It needs all sorts of fun stuff. There were certain elements, like if we were to buy the bakery, it takes strawberries to make this cake. Well, we can sit there and make the butter, we can get the eggs, we can get the milk, we can get the sugar and the flour. But there's nothing unless we go to the store and buy the strawberries. They are allowing us to build one greenhouse to make strawberries. Or anything required in the production stuff. Say, for instance, it's not here, which is surprising. The canning factory, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. But yeah, there's no canning factory, so no kimchi. We can't drop in the mod for that to make kimchi. But, you know, we can buy the dairy. Let's go ahead and visit the dairy. I don't even know how much this is. I don't even know where the trigger point is, and it's right there. So, it takes $220,000 to buy. But we're at the point right now where our loan is taking out almost $80,000 a month. And why it was set up on 3.5 years, I don't know. Anyway, yep, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it, and if we go in the negative, we go in the negative. That's our fault for not getting that checked, I guess. Where is this at on the map? That's over on the west side. Take the main road. Okay. So yeah, maybe I'll see if I can reconfigure something in the game files for this. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I thought I changed it when I built the map. Maybe we'll go this week, and next week I'll have a brand new map with the exact same equipment, with the doghouse, with the place built things. Yeah, we'll figure something out, because that should have been a 10-year loan for both of them. But yeah, I think we are good for this month. I don't think we have anything else that we can harvest. That's good. Let's just, let's go here. What's ready to harvest? Those 3 grass fields. That is done. That's not. I think this one is wheat. That one is wheat. That one is grass. A little speck of grass there. So yep, we are ready to go to the next month. And we don't have a place to go to bed at. So Let's find a nice shed. We'll just come into here and go do a little nighty-night thing. Okay, what's in the market here? I know I saw something pop up in the market. A lot of the same stuff. This cedar 4 meter, we are definitely not going to touch. We got our first little batch of eggs coming out, which is all right. It is September. What can we do in the month of September? This is sunflowers, so that'll be ready in October. Or November. November, it looks like. What's up? Okay. Okay. Yep, there's nothing else in here that we need. Let's go back home. I want to check on our grass. It is looking good. We did roll it. We did fertilize and lime it. Let's go ahead and check. That's right. We got this. And okay, now we can purchase the soil information for that. That makes me feel good. We can go ahead and we'll get this field plowed over here. We can get this one plowed over here. That one's going to need a whole lot of stuff. It's all silty clay. I'm going to have to do some research to see what soil type. I wish you could click on it to see what soil is good for what crop. I'm gonna have to do some research online for that. So yeah, that's Yep, we're gonna have to figure that out because yeah, I want to see what crop is good for what soil type, you know. This one's sandy loam. I want to say people are saying that the loam is the best. Sandy loam, there's more sand in it than good soil. Loamy sand, more soil than good sand. Or more good soil than sand. Silty clay. Yeah, that stuff still baffles me. Okay, so let's grab, and we'll just leave this stuff set up here. I'm not sure how much this is going to take, but we'll find out. Okay, so we got 1,000 in there. We need 1,000 more of the others. And I got a feeling that we're going to need to buy some cement. Maybe some roofing tiles. Thank you all for coming in. I see that we got 6 viewers in the stream. Thank you all for being here. While you're here, please hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it, having you here. Helps the channel out, helps us to grow. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. We have a subscription goal of 100, and I would love to hit that by the end of the week. We are almost there, 5 subs away, as Ian has mentioned. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll grab the 6R that is very well worn. And let's get some fields plowed, because we got to get those going. Oh, and I... How do I turn this thing on? I don't know. I wanted it to disconnect. Please disconnect. Thank you. That's right. We did buy a seeder. It's a 6-meter. It's back behind me. It's a Horsch. We bought it brand new. It comes with the seed tank on it. Well, it didn't come with it. We had to buy it. And we got Romeo playing in the grass. Must have found a bunny hole over there. And we're going to go ahead and get this field plowed over here. And just so people know, let's do a top-down view. Our plow is connected backwards. We don't have the horsepower to pull it normally. So, if you install this plow backwards, it will work. And I've got to get used to, I don't have my buttons set up correctly. What I used to hit for lowering the implements is the wrong button. So yeah, we'll get this taken care of. We do need to make sure we save money up so that we can get a harvester for the sunflowers. Because we got a field of sunflower we need to do. And then we also need to get some wheat planted for next year. So we'll go ahead and get these 2 fields done. We got to do some lime in both of them. And we will have to fertilize. That's going to be a given. And the fertilizing should be done with our seeding aspect. So we should be good there. Yes, and I did have the steering wheel last week. That was the first time using the steering wheel. Like I said, I do have a new microphone, so I'm getting used to that as well. My side panel won that in a contest, so that it is always fun to use. Yeah. I would hire a worker, but right now I don't have, well, I have plenty of money, but what are we going to be doing outside of that, you know? I need this tractor for operating the seeder as well. We can't do any contracts. The town has a stipulation against us that they are so upset that they don't want to give their money to us to help us out try to keep our farm. So yeah, we have to take care of it ourselves. And I just realized what we can do to fix our loan issue. And I'm going to show you guys on screen how we are able to do that. I just remembered how I can do that. And we'll try a couple of different ways. The first option is going to be my preferred. And it's the same process. It just Depends on how we get it set up. So as of right now, let me write this number down. We're going to get this squared away right now. So we got 187,791. That's what we got for money currently. Okay, so if we go into here, oh wait, we got to back up. Need to hit the wrong thing. We give ourselves 50 million. Okay, we hit enter. Boom. So now we got a whole bunch of money here. So we'll go here and we'll do a special retribution. We're going to pay back one. Oh. So well, that's stupid. You can't just pay off the entire loan in one shot. That's stupid. Let me go back. Let's go back into it. Amount still to be paid. 5,000,000. The most we can pay on it at one time is 250,000. Yeah. We can't just pay off the entire thing in one shot. So, God. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to remove money. 50 million. We'll put it back in. Or take it back out. So now we are down to 137,791. We made a $50,000 loan payment. God, that's stupid. The more you know, I guess. You know, it's... Yeah, we haven't done that one, so we can't... Yeah, it's just like, oh my God. Because I want to wipe the loans out so I can redo loans to 10 years. Yeah, that's stupid. Anyway, we'll get that fixed up by sometime, I guess. I'm gonna write down notes, and I'm gonna see if I can get this fixed off stream here tonight or tomorrow morning. Oh my God, that just chaps my... Yeah. And I can't remember if I used a stone picker on the other field or not. I think what we're just going to do is plant the field and then roll the stones back in. I think that's what we're going to do. The stones are small. We'll get away with it. And I need diesel fuel too. Okay, this one is taken care of. And what button do I need to push to raise it up? Well, I'll stick with my steering wheel control for right now. So, oh my gosh, this thing is not happy. What is going on? Okay, so alright, that's got me all flustered up. But we'll manage, we'll manage. Yeah, because, you know, $75,000 a month for payments. Yeah, I think it was because I was setting it up so quickly that I just took the loan out, so it took it out as the minimum duration. They should have, like I said, should have been, in theory, taken out over 10 years. Okay, let's unfold that. And okay, we'll do it this way. I thought I had it set up, but apparently I don't. Not all the way. I thought I had a lower, raise and lower implement set up over there, but I don't. I gotta get it figured out. Because it should have been button number 20. Button 19 is my disconnect, just like that. Yes, that was intentional. And then button 20 should have been raise and lower. But it's not working. So, I gotta use the steering wheel. That's fine. Or my controller. That's fine as well. So, we gotta fix our loan situation. Like I said, maybe I can go into the game files and take a look at that, change the loan duration, and then possibly reset it up to where, I mean, we could leave it at that we paid $50,000 on the first one. It's not ideal because, like I said, our current money situation is low. So yeah, until we can get enough money to buy the dairy, we're going to have to sell the milk outright from both of the goats and cattle. And I know I've got, you know, like maybe 50 liters of milk. Don't have hardly any. And we'll just slowly work on buying cattle, buying goats. We'll make sure to buy some buffalo as well. That way we can get all the good milk from them and we can get at least the good prices for them. And then work on getting the buffalo mozzarella, the goat cheese, the butter from the cows, because we'll need that. And I think we'll need milk from cows as well. And I think it needs to be bottled, so we'll have to do that. Yeah, I would like to pay the loans off in 3.5 years, but gee, grief. I don't think that's possible. Don't think it's possible. Let's see if the cruise control works. Okay, cruise control works. That's good. Got some of the buttons configured. Oh, that's what I need to put there is my GPS button. That's right. So 18 is GPS. Okay, I'm back. And what the heck was that all about there? I love the button layouts. I love the button layouts. I can't remember how much lime I have in my spreader, so I'm going to have to get some lime. What's with the XP thing in chat? That's something new that YouTube put in. And it's like the more you chat, the more XP a person gets or something. And the more you chat, you can get the little banner that says you're the #1 person. I've been seeing it a lot on a lot of people's streams, and it may be a setting I have done. I'm not exactly sure. The little rumor that I heard was it's to generate more growth in the chat area. Okay, do I have my fertilizer spreader? Is that? Did I have that? Thought I had one. Maybe I rented it. I forget. I wanted this. I wanted vehicle. Okay, I do not have a spreader. So, we can buy the breed all. We can buy, not that. Okay, there's no, what's this? Salt spreader. Yeah, we don't need that. So I guess we'll go to the used or new market. That'll do it, but that's a wholly specialized thing. Okay, that one will do both. It holds 2,000 liters, so that's the problem right there. That one will do both. It's 3,200 liters. That'll do both, and it's 650. That ain't worth it. Even this really isn't worth it. So, I think we'll get this one. Oh, that can do manure as well. Let's customize that. I don't care about any of that stuff. 10,000 liters is just fine. We're going to go ahead and lease it for $1,000. And the bags are the same as the crates. It doesn't really matter. We've got 2 fields that we got to do. If memory serves me correctly, let's just go back and check it out. So that's pH, nitrogen. Nitrogen's actually okay. Oh, excuse me, pH. Yeah, so we just as well get these two fields spread, I think. And yeah, let's... Oh, maybe I didn't lime this one. Oh, I needed to kind of wait for a growth stage to happen for it. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get the lime. I think 4 is going to be enough. That's 8,000 liters. And we're using our very expensive John Deere here. That's got a buttload of hours. But at the time we bought it, it was, you know, on sale for half price. Or if not more, I forget. And I'm still waiting for the notification saying that we're going to make a monthly payment. And I need to get the side panel set up for loading and unloading. Okay, the repair point is up there where the left box notification is. Okay. And we'll get the one on the road first. As far as big plans this weekend, Friday night there's going to be no stream. I am going to be spending some time with friends. Saturday and Sunday are just going to be normal days. I'm not a person that has to party the entire weekend or whatever for 4th of July, so that, and I still got to work both of the, you know, all week. Okay, let's get this set up in here. That's far enough. And right button. That looks good for steering assist. No offset. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get that turned on. Okay, and I want to grab this and turn on the crop sensor. Antique show this weekend. Took 3 tractors today, and I'm taking 2 more tomorrow. Dang, you're going to be busy. I don't have anything like that that's fancy. My gosh. And my driving skills are something to be desired. Oh, that's what that was. That was my map. I changed configuration. I was trying to remember what did I have these buttons set up for, and I couldn't remember, so now I remember. Oh my gosh. I used a lot of lime. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to the store and get some more lime. Because I can't remember which field is bigger. Let's take a look. This one here, we got 4.67 acres. This one here, we got 3.42. So if I buy 6,000 more, I think we'll be all right. Okay. We gotta call the super strength towing service. I can't remember if I have stored deliveries set up on this map or not as far as one of the mods, but we're close enough to the store that I don't think I put it on here because of that. Okay, let's go ahead and buy 6 more. Let's go here. 2, 3, 6,000 liters more. That should be enough. I need to reset that to full width. Yep, I wish they did liquid lime. I think it would be a much better application rate. And we do have crop destruction turned on, so I'm not going to go into that field. Yep, I'll be streaming Wasika on generally Saturday and Sunday. I wonder if I'll go through this hedge. Probably not. Okay. So while we're here, let's change this to the smallest. Grab our camera and go up to the top, to the tippy top of the camera view. Oh, what the heck? This field used more lime in 2 passes than that other field combined. This is why I hate lime. But we're doing it for the roleplay aspect, so we got to leave it on. Yeah, I had 7,000 liters of lime, and I used all of it. 7,600 actually. And that should have been more than enough compared to the other field, and it didn't look like it was any better or worse than the other field for needing lime. Well, the way this is going, I'm going to need 4,000 more, so two more boxes. Okay. I know the stuff's cheap, but goodness gracious, it's horrendous when it comes to usage. It's horrendous. I was expecting we'd have, 1,000, 2,000 liters left over. Nope. It's almost like changing the working with really messed with the flow rate or something. I don't know. It's weird. I should get some diesel the next time I'm over here at the gas station. And I'm not even reading chat and I still hit the car. It's just how frustrated I am at the amount of lime that we used. Somebody dropped a blanket of snow on our field over here. Okay. And we'll turn that on. Turn that off. I have no idea. All I know is lime has been busted since the get-go. Oh, dang it. Did we have... Yeah, we didn't get a darn thing there. Yeah, here's a story about how much I hate lime. Riverbend Springs, most everybody starts off on that map. Most everybody gets to the point where they own the entire map, Precision Farming came out, I owned the entire map. So what does the guy do? They got to sit there and buy all the soil information. Okay, that's fine. And with that comes the fact that you gotta lime everything. Okay. To do the fields that I needed to do, and I did every single one of them, took me, I think it was close to 300,000 liters. Why is this thing disconnecting on me? It took me almost 300,000 liters of lime. 300,000. 5 breed-all spreaders running at the same time to get it done in one day. A little insanity I had going on there. Okay, and then it's that to unload. And yeah, we'll just put you over here for now. Okay, we got, 1/6 of a pallet of eggs. I just wanted to see how much we actually got overnight. We got 0 liters of milk. And then we got 0. That's going to be over here. I think it shows up right there. Yeah. We've got to wait until the first cattle are born. So we're talking 6 to 9 months for... I can't remember if it's 6 months for the goats or 9 months. The cattle are 9 months. So we got to wait until next year to get milk. Because I think they actually fixed it to where their first lactation doesn't happen until they give birth the first time. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, PF could be doing it. Who knows? All the settings I kept the same on that. Deactivate automatic application rate. Yeah, that. I mean, I had that on the first field. Turn off crop sensors. Yeah, all the settings were the same from the first field to this field. So who knows? That's why I have a bad affinity for it, but we keep it on because it's, you know, it's just, some people don't like field stones. I don't like them either. I could turn them off. Okay, we will connect the front first. And we're going to change it to wheat. And then I'll leave the breedall spreader here, or not the breedall, the lizard spreader, because we don't have any additional application things here for fertilizer. So go ahead and get zoomed in on this. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Yeah, we'll leave it at 2, sure. $420 seeds per meter squared. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know, Patrick. I'm just relying on all the data from here. Riverbend Springs, I'm probably wrong on my math for how much liters, but I swore it was close to 300,000. This one here, I have no idea. Zero, zilch, nada. I don't know why the application rate in one field that's bigger. I mean, they both looked about the exact same for yellowness, you know. So I don't know. It baffles my mind how one field can... I would have thought 8,000 liters would have been enough for both fields. I really did. On Waseca County, I did a field planting with the Case Concord drill, and on 5 acres, I went through 5,000 liters of fertilizer. Figure that one out. And I left all the settings the exact same that I normally don't change them for, you know, fertilizer application, any of that stuff. Precision farming just baffles my mind for how much some things get used, and I can understand soil types, you know. It could mean that you're trying to use more fertilizer to help overcompensate bad soil. I mean, and lime, same thing. I don't know. This field was what was it, silty clay or something like that? I forget what this field is. I'll look on the next turn. So yeah, this one was the silty clay, you know, and it's entirely silty clay, and that could be a reason why the application compared to this field over here was a lot less, because this one's mostly sandy loam. I don't know. I have never seen any description on the different soil types and what they require for fertilizer, lime, any of that stuff. I don't know. As we saw from the help menu, that didn't tell us anything, because we jumped into that to see if that gave us any clue on what's the best soil, and it just talked about here's the 4 different soil types, and that was it, you know. So yeah, well, I mean, we'll go back to it. We'll go to the help. Soil types. I mean, this mod divides the ground into 4 types of soil. Each soil type has its own characteristics, which influences the crop growth and ultimately yield amount. Therefore, every soil type needs a special treatment to get the maximum yield for the field. And it lists the 4 soil types. The next menu, and I mean, we jump out of the help. Maybe if I were to do something with the Farm Sim Academy to learn about that stuff, I don't know. But you would think that they would have some other indication in the game on what the different soil types actually are. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows what sand is, you know. I'm not disputing that fact. Everybody should know what clay is, you know. Silty clay. I mean, it's basically a river bottom that used to be there, you know. It could, you know, most definitely flow like this or something, or across this way. I don't know. But what's loam? You know? Nowhere is a description of what loam actually is. Is loam the best type of black dirt? You know? Can you actually turn something that is a sandy loam into loam by adding more roughage material into the ground, aka the more you put stubble into the ground, do you get better field quality? I don't know. So maybe it's something I actually do need to sit down and do the farming academy to figure that stuff out. I don't know. Growing up in the 80s and doing all the dirt work around my dad's farm, my uncle's farms, multiple neighbors' farms. It was all dirt work. We didn't know about different soil types. Yeah, we knew we had a spot in one of our fields that was heavily alkaline. Nothing would grow there. And we'd sit there and plant over it every year and disc it up and do all that stuff, and there was nothing we could do about that. But as far as if the soil was more sandy than it should have been or had more clay in it, we didn't do any of that type of sampling. It's not that it was below us, but back in the 80s, that wasn't really a hot topic to discuss. With the modern day technology for that's available for the farmers, yeah, I know it's a viable hot topic for what they need to do to get the best results for their ground, But like I said, it'd be nice if Giants actually put into the game itself instead of having to go somewhere else to do research. It'd be nice if they included that in the help menu like it should be. So anyway, that's my rant on precision farming and line usage. I like turning the white dirt into black dirt again. I just realized it's 9:46. I don't know any better explanation for it than that, so I'm definitely not an expert in precision farming. I am like touching the surface on it. I wish I knew more. I really do. And I'm gonna have to research it. I'm gonna have to go into the Giants website, and there's a like I said, there's a thing for the Farming Academy or something like that. I forget what it's called. I think that's what it's called, but I've got to see if what there is available for the different soil types. And I watch a lot of other streamers, and no one seems to know or care. I do think that because it was a different soil type, that it requires more lime. That's the only explanation that I can come up with. I mean, heck, the entire field was that silty clay. So, I mean, we used 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,000 liters of lime just for a 3-acre field. And that was the only difference between any of the other fields that we did. Was because this one was the silty clay. We're a little back heavy here. This is actually interesting to see if we can get turned around. Yep, we're still doing 420 seeds per meter squared. The variable seed rate is auto. We've got the crop sensor turned on. But I want to say that's more guided toward fertilizer. Grab the controller. If we go here, it doesn't matter what tractor we grab. The Azaria Pro Compact detects the real nitrogen demand of your crops. While driving with the sensor over your field, you get more precise information of the nitrogen that is required. Well, we're not putting fertilizer down, so that sensor is absolutely nothing for lime or for seeding. Supposedly there's sensors in the spreaders that help determine how much application rate is needed. I don't know. But yeah, that's my dilemma with lime every time I start a farm. That little section right there. I forgot how much horsepower this horse seeder needs. And was it horse or coon? K-brand. So we needed 300 horsepower. I think we're right at that limit. I've got wheel weights on. I could use some front weights, but I need that 3-point attachment for the cedar box. Anyway, that's our planting of this field, and we'll go do the next one, but I think we're going to get some more seeds because we're a little light on the front. And we used, I want to say it was around 500 liters of seeds for that field, so we're definitely going to need another 1,000. Oh, that's hilarious. We're so light on the front end that she's not happy. Hey, we put everything in there. And are we bouncing? We are still a little light on the front. Not gonna lie. You know, hitting the brakes like that and making the tires stop. We're still a little light in the front. So this tractor is not really designed for this job. I mean, it's working, don't get me wrong. We're gonna have to look in the map in the vehicle page to see what this John Deere is. I forget what it is. I think it's a John Deere 165. It's John Deere, nope, it's a 250, so we got 301 horsepower. And, you know, we got the back weights on it, if I remember correctly. As you can see, I couldn't even turn there, even with that 1400 liters. Eugene, welcome in. Good to have you here. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing well myself. Just marveling at the mystery that is lime. Especially when you deal with it on precision farming. Let's go to the FarmSim Academy. Nothing on precision farming in there. Yep, it's a mystery. It's definitely a mystery. Just like how this tractor is rated for this piece of equipment. And we've got his... I mean, I could have put the heavier duty implement on the front for the seed tank, but I think that was only an extra 1,000 pounds or 100 pounds. Yep. So if we go to the seed tanks here, I put this one on because it's horse. It's 1,600 liters, 700 kilograms. This one's 1.1 tons. So we could have put that one on. And it may have helped us better. I don't know. I do know that I'm not picking stones. And I'm going to be putting them back into the ground using the roller. I do know that for a fact. Yeah, and I got the time set at 1. I mean, we did a bunch of stuff in August still. We bought some animals. Got upset at not being able to pay off our loan like we should have been able to do. Let's pay the entire loan off so we can get things squared away. I don't know. And as you can see, our seed rate is, we're at 300 seeds per meter squared. All right, FS Farmer, thank you for coming in, even for the brief second. And to the 13 wonderful viewers that we have in the stream currently, thank you all for coming in. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join the channel. We do farm sim rants, as you have heard tonight, especially about lime. We try not to, though, but It's kind of inevitable over some things. Try to keep you guys entertained, so please hit that subscribe button. If you have not, please hit that like button as well. That would greatly support the channel. It just takes a second to do that. I want to take a look at something on YouTube here. We're going to refresh the stream on YouTube. Still at 96 subs. Working on that 100 mark. Trying to break that goal. The sooner we can break it, the better everything will feel. I would definitely love to break it by the weekend, but if we break it tonight, you know, then that would be great for the channel. Yep, we'll get this field planted, and we'll come back through and give it some fertilizer. Because if I remember right, both of my fields needed fertilizing. And I should probably do that to all of my grass fields as well. I'll take a look at that here in a second. Still just making the front end of this tractor bob up and down. It must be playing some good tunes and has some good hydraulics on it to make it bounce like that. Okay, we're gonna look in here. We're going to go to the nitrogen. Yep, we could definitely use nitrogen everywhere. Although it says nitrogen is okay for this grass field, which is to be expected, I think. This field here, nitrogen is okay as well. We just planted this one, if we could get it to come up. Nitrogen's bad, so yep, we're gonna have to do these two fields. Good thing about nitrogen is it spreads at 42 meters, so it goes a lot quicker than this little 6-meter seeder. A lot quicker. Yeah, let's just go back into the Farm Sim Academy. I just want to look some more. We have to watch their YouTube video on this. Drivers, benches, breaking rocks, tree markers, wood chips, mulching, transport, fallen trees, planting, introduction of forestry, forage, silage, TMR, animals, sow and harvest all the different crops. Introduction of fields, yield improvement, fertilizing, cultivating, planting, weeding, rolling, mulching, field steps. Settings, HUD icon, starting machine, shop dealer, build mode, seasonal cycles, AI helper. Yep, there is absolutely nothing in here about soil types. Let's look at the precision farming mod. Pulse burst modulation, tram lines, and subsidies, more machines. Yeah. No exclamation for the different soil types. Which is kind of disheartening, you know. You would think that they would include that type of stuff so that people can better acclimate. Maybe this is just my thought process. Like how soybeans love to be planted after corn. That's kind of a proven fact going back as far as I can remember in real farming. Maybe wheat does better in loamy sand. Okay, just throwing that out there as an example. And corn does better in, you know, the silty clay. I don't know. It would be nice if you could find that information for somewhere in precision farming or in the Giants website or, you know, videos about it. I've never seen any. It'd be nice to know. Maybe everybody's planting the wrong stuff in the wrong soil types, and that's why their yield bonuses are not reaching that mark that they want them to reach, you know? As in life, this game makes you want to learn if you really want to learn the stuff. That's what I want to look at. Look at one more thing. So this Reddit post, as far as I understand it, there are 4 different aspects. Yield percentage of different soil types. This is fixed for each crop and is just function of the soil type. It goes loam 125%, sandy loam 100%, silty clay 80%, and loamy sand at 75%. The amount of lime needed is also a function of the soil type. Each soil has a different requirement for the pH. This is independent of the crop, and you can do it before planting. Make the corner, and I'll continue to read. As we bounce off the hedge. The amount of nitrogen used. This depends on the crop type and the soil type. See this link for an example of how it breaks down for each crop type and soil type. There is also a difference in how manure slurry digestate is applied to each soil type. You can add manure, etc. before seeding for nitrogen boost and fertilizer afterwards as it depends on the crop type. The seeding rate depends on soil type for each crop. And there's links in this as well. Okay, so for wheat and loamy sand, it's a high, well, this is all based off of 22, FS22, it looks like. Yeah, that was 2 years ago, so I'm guessing precision farming should be the same between 22 and 25, little refinements here and there. Kiwi Sim Farmer, welcome in. Good to have you here. And welcome to the 15 viewers that are in the chat or in the stream currently. Thank you all for coming in. Yeah, we're just having a riveting discussion about precision farming and the lack of information concerning soil types and fertilizer / line usage. And I'm going to need some diesel when we're done. I can't remember, do we have diesel on our farm or not? I think there's a filling station nearby. And it took almost 3 hours for my headphones to decide to just randomly turn off. Gotta love them. Yeah, I keep looking down at the bottom right. It's like, I mean, we're not flashing red yet. But I know I need to get some. Which means spending more money of money we don't have. And I'm still surprised that the loan payments haven't come out yet. I can't remember if I've ever let a tractor run out of diesel. I think I have. But this is not a map that I really want to do that on because the city's already upset with me. And then that would turn me into a laughing stock, and I don't want to be the laughing stock of the city. We'll run all the way down to the end here. I thought about going down to the far side and coming back, but I would have hit the hedge on the back side behind me. And I would have still have had to turn around regardless. And now we're low. See, just like that. Reverse, not forward. I think the fuel tank is in the middle of the tractor there, so that may help our bouncing issue. No, we want to stay on this heading, GPS. And we'll just go all the way down to the end. Yep, the farmers of the city are going to be upset with me because I'm not helping them out with their crops. See, it went wilted on them. I mean, they don't want to pay me to do contracts, so I'm not going to do them. They can suffer. Hey, I didn't run over the hedge this time. Alright. Filling station. Looking for the gasket. It's right there. Alright, no longer in the danger zone for running out of fuel. What? Oh. What have we got going on down here? Ah, this is the sell by. And then this is... the cement factory. And then this one here is the sugar mill. Okay. 3 of the locations are by the equipment shop. Nice. Okay, the tractor should be full. Yep, we are good to go. Now, we still got a little bouncy going. Try not to run into the oncoming traffic. Come on, there we go. Yep, I saw the car coming too and couldn't avoid it. Our first day on the stream, we didn't have any traffic in this section, and then all of a sudden, everybody and their uncles, cousins, brothers, roommate, friend from college finally decided to show up. All right, we got a dirty tractor. This Horsch K-brand combo is working out fairly good. Can't complain with it. So yeah, I believe this is where we're gonna call it for the night, everybody. We got some seeding done. We used the Colossus seeder or spreader and got some lime application put down. Plowed a couple of fields. Bought a couple of animals, not the deer. Fed said couple of animals. How are the cattle doing? They've got 13,000 liters of food. They are doing all right for right now. I am going to get to the point where they are eating TMR. I do like seeing them at the 100%. We just have a couple. So that 13,000 liters will last at least the next month, I would guess. Same with the goats. None of them are at breeding age. Speaking of that, let's let's see if any new goats showed up in the market that we can buy. Okay. We got this one, that's average, 19 months, that's average. That one's low. Let's go ahead and buy these two. So we added a couple more goats to our supply. Yeah, that one's of low quality. Yeah. So we'll wait until next month again before we buy any more goats. Sprint through the cow barn. And we got extremely low milk production. Extremely low milk production. Very low. Very high. Let's go ahead and buy that one. Very low and extremely low. And then the water buffalo, very high. Let's go ahead and buy that one. Very high. Buy the selected. All right. And then we'll take a look at what we got. And these ones are... Oh, we do need a male. Okay, so we got to remember that. Let's go ahead and buy this bull. I forget that we actually have to buy the breeding stock for these now. Fertility very low. Oh, did it change on that one? I mean, that one's a calf, so... I would say milk production should be very low for a water buffalo. That right there. Bull. Let's come over here. Let's go to webcam. Back to the game. Bull. Milk production very low. It should be non-existent. But anyway. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be the only one that we can really buy right now. I mean, we can wait for a month. I think we can do that. We do need a Holstein bull. That one's too young. I totally forgot about we needed bulls for this. So let's go back to the goats, because I'm pretty sure we need a ram for them guys. For them gals. There we go. So let's find ourselves a very suitable ram. This one is 41 months. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll just, I think, do we need to spend $4,000 on one? Breeder quality extremely bad, so let's go ahead and buy this one. Buy selected, yep. He's gonna be a happy little guy. I like how impregnable animal, yeah. Alright, so I don't think we need any roosters for the chickens. But it's always good practice to buy one. We'll buy one real quick. Only because we're buying the male stock right now, so we will continue that. And I always like having one in there. That one's good. Let's go ahead and buy that one. And then that one's good. They're different. Let's have one of each. Sure. All right, so we got some chickens. We got a few. Let's see if we can buy a few more. We want the good egg layers. And then the numbers going down. Well, let's go ahead and get those two as well. They're really cheap, so yeah, there we go. We're up to 21 out of 1,141 chickens. So yeah, we bought some new pieces of equipment, some used items. This trailer used. Leased some equipment. So yeah, we're doing pretty well right now until we can get our loan situation figured out. I need to do some playing with that. I hope I don't have to rebuild the farm from scratch. We'll find out. Good to see you in here, Bobley. Maypole is treating us... We're surviving, let's put it that way. We're surviving. Right now we're not in the best of terms with the city, but we're trying to get back there. But yeah. Oh, let's see if any progress has been made on the house. Nope, it's still going through the different things for it, which is alright. We'll go ahead and feed Romeo since we're here. I mean, you see that stack of lumber, you know, right there, right above my head. Yeah, we won't do anything with that until the house is built. But yeah, we're doing all right. We'll find out what happens tomorrow night on Maypole when we come back in. We'll have some fertilizing to do, and I think that's going to be the only thing that we have to do for the month. And then we'll go to October and harvest some sunflowers. So we'll get that done tomorrow night. And as always, thank you all for coming in. Please make sure to hit that like button as you come in. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, it'd be a great time to subscribe. We want to make sure that we get some content out for you to watch. We do have a series called Alma, Missouri. The first 9 episodes are released already. The next 3 will be dropping next week. And until tomorrow night, we'll catch you all later. Bye, guys. And my mouse is stuck. I can't move it. Oh, a train wreck. Yeah, you get to see what I have to do to fumble around to get things going. And it's a new battery, too. Anyway, thank you all again. Have a good night, guys. Bye.